Hey, how's it going, everybody? Good to have everybody here, and by everybody, I mean precisely nobody. But we're about to start the stream. We have Justin in here as of now, and we are just waiting on Matt to join up. He should be on really soon. He's loading up now, he says, so we'll see how long that takes. All right, let's just double check everything's good. All right. Let's make sure everything's muted. All right. Where are you at, Matt? He's coming up here pretty quick. All right, we got a little trash talk already from Lazy Turtle. We'll see. All right. He should be on here in just a second. At least I hope so. Alright, so we are going to be playing this shitty BM grudge match on the current ladder pool. Currently we have Eternal Empire, Everdream, Golden Wall, Nightshade, Purity and Industry, and Simulacrum. They're going to get one ban each, or have not been told which maps they're going to ban yet, so we're just going to kind of play it by ear and see where it goes. We're just waiting for Matt to load up right now, Mr. BM himself. All right. I'm just going to let everybody know in the group that we are live. All right. Looks like he's loaded up. I forget his username. Sorry again for the shitty music. I haven't found a really good station yet for non-royalty music, or royalty-free music, I should say. I guess I should also spam the link, huh? That's pretty important. All right. Now that that's done, now we wait. Come on, Matt. Where are you at, buddy? Now, for those of you who aren't aware of what's led up to this, these are two assholes that got into an argument, and assholes, as proclaimed by the other person, of course, got into an argument in the group, and basically one told the other he should get a very good life insurance policy and end it all. And so, with that said, time for the Banhammer to come out, but instead we decided to let them play a one versus one best of 3 grudge match, and we'll just let their gameplay do the talking. They're both pretty similar. They're both Diamond 2, so we're gonna see who's gonna come out on top. Originally, we were gonna ban the loser, but as time went on, they realized that they had actually played together and they were friends at one point. So as funny as that is, now we're just going to, one person's just gonna have to suck it up and just announce to everybody that he sucks and the other person's better. So Matt's on now. Not sure what his, here's him. I think this is him here. He says he's on. Oh, there we go. All right. Perfect. They're both currently Diamond 2. Let's take a look at Justin. Justin's currently Diamond 2, 3784 MMR. Let's take a look at his current season. Actually, let's take a look at his race report. So he's been playing Terran. Not great versus Protoss. Okay versus Zerg, I guess. Alright, we got everybody here, it looks like. He's not in party yet. Come on, man. There we go. Alright. Okay, guys, so let's find out what we're going to be banning here. Map bans. One each. We were originally going to do 2 map bans. Instead, we decided not to. I'm going to have it on in the background, catch up on chat when we're back. Okay, cool. We're going to be starting up here momentarily. We're just going to try and figure out what bans. Easy peasy either way. Alright. Justin. See if he has a map ban preference. If he doesn't, we're just going to jump right into it. Alright, well, in that case, let's pick up Eternal Empire. I can actually type this up correctly. Alright. Here we go. Let's go. Ready? Alright, so we're about to load up into our first map here. It looks like Protoss versus Terran is going to be the matchup. Everybody's ready. Let's fucking go. About time, boys. And yes, by the way, I do play Starcraft. I suck at it. I am currently Diamond 3 with my regular account. This one I just pretty much use for messing around. Smurfing on Heroes of the Storm. Oh man, it's been a lot of hype, a lot of build up to this. I cannot wait to see what happens here. This is going to be amazing. It's probably not. I bet one's going to cheese the other. If you had to guess, it's probably going to be Terran. Now I know that you guys see Protoss loading up and you assume that he's going to be the one cheesing. But Terrans lately on the ladder have been the biggest cheesers. Okay, I'll get back to the chat here in just a second. I want to start out. I want to introduce our 2 players here. This is the TheJuj? I don't know what's going on. I do know that this is Matt. I'm just going to call him Matt BM. And the yellow on the top right we have spawning as the Terran. This is Matt B.M. And we're starting out with the pauses already. 20 seconds. Not too bad. Well, during this pause, I'm going to go ahead and introduce our second player. This is Justin Schindler from the Facebook group. Our pink Protoss. I don't like the colors, but here we are. Loading up in the bottom left-hand corner, we have TrajicToss. All that hype on the pause button. I fucking love it. Let's go over the chat. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I know nothing about it. You do. All right, just showing some support. I love the support, man. I really do appreciate it. This is going to be interesting. Here we go. We're about ready to load back up. Thoughts on one-base Broodlords? Well, that's an interesting question. I hate Broodlords. I wish they went away. 1 base, 3 base, 6 base. Don't care. Don't like them. Let's get into this. We have a wall coming up. Pretty standard. Single gas opener. Doesn't look like there's going to be any kind of shenanigans to start things off here. Let's take a look at our Protoss here. Mr. Pink is starting out with just a 1 gate with double gas. There could be some fuckery coming out of our Protoss here. Justin could be trying to pull off something weird. It's definitely a gas heavy opener. We have the scouting SCV coming across the map though, so if there's any fuckery coming out, we're definitely going to find out immediately. Matt's going to know exactly what's coming. Now again, both of these guys are Diamond 2, so they're going to be pretty close to even par. So we have the Cybernetics core going down. Looks like we might have an expansion here. It looks like Matt's probably going to take his natural... Oh, here we go. Here comes the BM. If we don't see an engineering bay block, then I don't know what's happening here. Oh, wait a minute. No! There's no block. Where's the BM? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, he did delay the natural from Justin by a pretty fair amount. He's got the minerals now. He's going to throw down the natural. We already have the Reaper coming across. And so far, we don't have anything coming out to do with this Reaper. He's chrono boosting the Cyber into Warp Gate. Okay, now we have that Stalker coming out. It looks like the Stalker's going to be out just in time for the Reaper. Depending on how much... Well, I don't know. We're going to have just a few seconds where that Reaper can get a little bit of work done before that Stalker comes out. But I imagine he's not going to get more than 1 kill, if any, to be perfectly honest. Alright, he sees the Stalker, throws down the grenade, and gets the fuck out of there. That's one fight that Reaper does not want to take. Now, we already have the natural expansion down for our yellow Terran player. Matt's already doing the damn thing. He's got a bunker coming up just in case we have any kind of aggression. I mean, so far we have a single Stalker out. We have another gate going down. We have Twilight Council. Could we see some hyper-aggressive charge lock play? Okay, so we just have Blink Stalkers coming out. It's just a normal PVT opener. It's pretty much the bread and butter in this matchup right now. We have the Reaper coming back in. He's just going to take a look around. Now he sees the chrono boost on that Twilight. That's going to be a surefire indicator that we have Blink Stalkers coming across the map here pretty soon. He's already got 3 gates down, waiting for the other 2 to finish. So he's not really going to be able to do much until that's done. He's got a lot of chrono into this Cyber. So we have Warp Gate already finished. We have 1 worker so far in the natural. Meanwhile, over here, we have the Mule Hammer falling down. We have our Terran player is really powering up on his economy. Let's take a look at what we have so far. The Terran has a pretty good economic advantage. His natural just got down so much faster than Justin's. So far, we have 3 Stalkers coming across the map. They are going to get done pretty much fucking nothing with this bunker. Maybe they blink past it, but even then, we have 2 Widow Mines already up. Okay, so we have a pylon down, an aggressive pylon. He's warping in 4 more. Okay, now that's a few Stalkers. I don't know what kind of aggression we're going to see here, but he's got 7 Stalkers already. I mean, that's a pretty decent amount, especially when you factor in Blink. Now, where are the Widow Mines? The Widow Mines are loaded up into a medevac coming across the map, so there's going to be nothing here to defend this besides a bunker. We don't have a mass repair coming out yet. He started early with the blue. Oh, is he going to save it? He's going to keep it alive with the mass SCV pull. It's going to be enough. He's going to shave off a few of those Marines right now. Now he's just going straight after the SCVs, which is probably the smart thing at this point. I would just blink past everything and see what kind of work you can do inside the main, because I mean, 6 Marines are going to do not much. We have more Stalkers warping in over here. We have the drop on this side of the map waiting. Almost missed it. So, oh man, he reburrowed those 2 Widow Mines. We have one coming up here into the natural. Meanwhile, we have the Stalkers. And a Liberator is just going to completely shut that down. It looks like he's microing across the map. If he burrows this mine, oh damn. We have my son coming up here. Let's go. Here we go, guys. We have my son coming in here. He wants to watch. I had to make him leave because I didn't want him to get on the stream. As embarrassing as that is, guys, this is what we do. This is life. This is Corona life. Let me see what we have here so far. Give me a second, guys. Alright guys, back to this match. Sorry about that. That's a little awkward, but hey, the kids are home from school. This coronavirus is fucking it up for everybody. Poor little guy had to go out of the room crying. Let's see if Matt or Justin's going to be crying here. We had another pro poll. I completely missed what the fuck's going on. I am the worst caster ever. That's okay. I don't do this for a living. We have 26 SCVs on the natural. I wonder if it's maybe about time to open up this third. Are we going to be pulling the boys? What's going on here? He's going to be long distance mining, it looks like. Instead of putting down a third base, we have a couple of medevacs. Empty, doing absolutely nothing. I have no idea what's going on here. We finally have this proxy pylon scouted and destroyed. There we go. We're moving the third base in. It looks like we're going to be powering up that 3-base Terran economy. And so far, I mean, there's a pretty substantial worker advantage for our yellow Terran. He's on 3 bases. Justin, I mean, he has a decent army, a couple of Immortals and some Blink Stalkers, but what is he going to do with it? If he doesn't go across the map soon and really start applying some pressure on this third, that Terran 3-base economy is just going to power up and become unstoppable. For those of you who know this matchup, usually what's going to happen about this time is you're going to get a large bio push coming across the map and just absolutely wreck Blink Stalkers. But there's not a whole lot of supply so far for Matt, so he doesn't have a whole lot to do except maybe a drop here in the mineral line. The Stalkers are out of position for this. There's no way. He's distracting him with 2 Marines. Meanwhile, we have this medevac that's going to drop right here behind the natural middle line and is really going to do some fucking damage. Here we go. Woo! That was pretty good. Let's see how many... wow, actually. So, I'm guessing a lot of this has been Widow Mine kills. But that's a pretty ridiculous disparage in workers. So we have 2 Liberators coming across the map now. We also have 2 medevacs full this time. And to meet up with the first one that's almost dead, we have 4 Blink Stalkers sitting in that mineral line in the natural. And I have no idea what we're going to see. Is he going to actually scout these Liberators as they come across? Is he just going to siege up in the main? We have a huge worker disadvantage so far for Justin. So this is just going to put even more pressure on. Now, as these 2 siege up here, we have the Stalkers moving away from the natural mineral line. We're about to see these medevacs coming here, and it's just an awesome play. So well done. He's just going to completely wreck his economy. There's no way he's going to be able to deal with this much bio with just these Stalkers. And here we go. He could even Okay, we have all these stalkers coming in now. The medevacs just say fuck it and leave the bio there to die. What was going on is he probably didn't want the blink stalkers to blink underneath the medevacs and just kill all the units for free. Instead, he trades out, not a great trade, but not a terrible one either. Turns out stalkers are not that great at dealing with bio. Meanwhile, we're down to 29 workers. 29 workers for Justin. It looks like Matt BM is now marching across the map with his bio force. We have 3 medevacs. And then I think he's going to be... Okay, so it looks like he's about to power up a 4th. But before that 4th gets up and running, we're going to have a pretty strong bio push coming here. He's going to try and take out the 3rd. I don't know if we have enough supply from the Protoss to counter this or do anything about it. I mean, he can't defend at this point, really. I don't know if this is enough here. Okay, so I completely missed the High Templar here. We don't have any storm yet in this one. So far, no storms. I mean, there's not a lot he can do here. He's just going to have to just lose that 3rd, really. As the 3rd's going down, his 4th is landing. This is a huge economic advantage for Matt, and there's no way that Justin's going to be able to come back from this. The only thing he can do is go across the map right now and try and put pressure. But we already have a planetary morphing in well, not morphing in. We don't have either coming at the moment. He snatches up one of those liberators, but I mean, he should just turn and fight this bio. He loses an immortal for his troubles. The bio then runs out of there trying to bait that stalker heavy army into the liberators. We have the... Damn, the reinforcements coming across are just getting wrecked as they're trying to meet up with the rest of the bio. That was a large supply loss. Now we have these medevacs are just going to boost away. Well, they're going to stick around this time. Maybe not the best idea. They immediately get feedbacked, and the stalkers could have jumped on. But instead we have the bio flanking from the bottom right. The bio's coming across is a nice spread, but those storms are still doing work. There just wasn't a lot of bio left after all was said and done. You need to unsiege that tank and get it the fuck out of there, or it's going to go the same way as that liberator. And there we go. He used the tank to cover the retreat of the two marauders. Probably not the best strats, but we have a pretty decent bio force already built up. Again, Matt's on 4 base economy right now. Like, he can just keep pumping out this bio all day. And we have pretty much fuck all going from Justin at this point. I think this is pretty much over, boys. Yeah, I mean, he may have the best counter to toss on 4 bases. Diamond 2, I know. I mean, he may have a good counter, but I just don't see this happening. Justin is on 4 base? Is Justin the Terran? Did I get this screwed up? I think TrajicToss is Justin. I could be miscalling this game the whole fucking time, but who gives a shit? You know who's winning. We'll figure it out at the end. Oh, well, no big deal. I just don't understand what we're going to see here. I mean, we have 2-2 bio against just 2-0 stalkers, really, and a couple of immortals. Some High Templar are going to land some storms, but they're going to be snatched up by the bio. They're getting sniped, and there's just very little that this force can do so far. We already lose 1 High Templar. We have a couple of storms in the others. I just can't see this push really accomplishing anything unless he lands some massive storms. And those High Templar are already getting sniped off by that initial bio force. This is over. He can just stem and win at this point. And then we see the stem. I think that's going to be GG right there, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be the first game of the day. He's not admitting defeat yet, of course, because this is a BM tournament. So now we have a massive doom drop flying across the map. I don't know if it's going to just drop directly into the main, but there is nothing here. Like, I mean, we have 6-7 stalkers and a High Templar. What can be accomplished here? This Bioforce can literally just walk, a move into the base, stem and win. They don't even need to stem at this point. There is so much bio The army advantage is just massive at this point. We're going to see a GG very soon here. 24 to 108 supply armies. This is done. Again, he's trying to snipe off the High Templar. Meanwhile, everything's spread. He's pretty much spread so much. Yeah, nothing's going to die anyway. The spread really didn't matter. We have a flank with the reinforcements coming across. Those zealots are doing nothing. Looks like that's it. GG, and we're not going to see a well played. I guess he's sticking around. He's not leaving. There we go, and we have a victory. So let's find out who is who, because I don't have a fucking clue at this point. Chat is telling me that I'm backwards. So, Yellow Terran was Justin Schindler. My bad. So Matt takes it long and hard. Oh, he's tearing my ass apart. This is just absolutely brutal. Good game, guys. Nice first game. One win for Justin. Just to make sure I'm not completely screwed up. Let's mark this down. And we have a Justin win on Eternal. GG, well played. All right. Next map. We're ready to go again. Matt's ready to go again. Let's let up another map. Let's throw something crazy in there. Let's do Golden Wall. See how they react to this. Oh, where's our Golden Wall? There we are. Here we go. All right. Let's load up into Golden Wall. And I don't want to play either of these two. Here we go. We have the Yellow Terran, and then we have the Pink Protoss. So Big Daddy is Matt. The names are confusing the shit out of me, but fuck it, here we go. Is he really going to 2-0 him? I don't think he's going to 2-0 him. Cannon Rush. Oh my god, are we ready? Let's find out. Ready, let's go. Let's go ahead and load up into Golden Wall LE. Now this is a funky map. It's really fucking weird. That's kind of why I wanted to use it. Maybe we'll get an advantage for our Protoss boy. Sad times. So Protoss made myself. This is extremely depressing. As somebody who gets their ass kicked on the ladder by Terrans all fucking day, that was sad to watch. Alright. Let's introduce our players. In the bottom left, in the gold, it is Justin Schindler as the Yellow Terran. I'm probably pronouncing his last name wrong, but fuck it. Here we go. Good luck, good luck. Spawning over here in the bottom right corner, we have the Pink Protoss, Matt B-fucking-M, BM. Here we are. Let's do this. We got the good luck, have fun. Where's all the BM at, guys? Let's see what happens. The new maps are a little weird, honestly. I don't mind them, though. Especially this one. Like, this is the weirdest one. I feel Charger Slot all-ins are extremely powerful here. Especially if you just mine out these minerals real quick. Make a fast expansion to the gold minerals. Super quick, super strong. Charger Slot all-in. GG. Game over. So far we have just a single gas opener. Looks like everything's pretty normal. We have both gases going down. It looks like probably that same Blink Stalker opening based on just the gases alone, but man, I think he wants it to hit a little bit earlier. Now, I could be wrong here, but I think with those Blink Stalkers, if he just blinks past the barracks, I think he has a huge advantage and he can just march through the base. I mean, just pretty much deleting SCVs. He had 7 Stalkers. Now, if you stand there and you fight that bunker, then yeah, I mean, you're going to have a bad time, but I think he had that game in the bag. I think he had that win. We're calling a tearing win already. It's Dwayne from the group, I suppose. We have our first mule going down as we have our naturals coming up. A little bit of fuckery just to kind of slow it down, it looks like, but we have the first Reaper coming across the map, and we're going to see if he can get any damage done. We have the first Stalker starting up. We have the Chrono Boost going down, so this Stalker is going to accomplish literally nothing. We already have the natural throwing down. I'm not sure who's earlier, but again, we have that bunker going down at the first ramp to the natural. And I think that Blink Stalker opening can just do so much more damage if he just blinks by this bunker, but it looks like Matt's probably going to turn and just fight the retard magnet. We'll see. So far, everything's just kind of normalized, and we have the Reaper in the top right here, just waiting to get that scout off, see what comes of it. So far, we have just a couple of Marines rolling out. We have the factory coming up and an additional gas coming down for Justin. So far, again, we have the 3 gates out. We have the natural down. We have the Twilight up, but no blink started yet. I imagine we're going to see it here in just a second when he gets the minerals. And there we go, we have blink started. So this opener can actually do a lot of damage if he gets past the fucking bunker. Mass Dark Templar. Man, I would love to see it. So this is pretty much going to be a repeat of the last game, and we're going to see if that same strat can work. The Reaper comes in, again, scouts just every fucking thing. He gets all the information in the world, turns around, throws down that grenade, the BM Reaper grenade, the fuck you, I'm dead. And now here come 4 Stalkers. We have an additional one warping in across the map. So we're going to see that Stalker aggression again. Now Blink is about halfway done. So we're going to see how many Stalkers he can get out before Blink's done. Are we going to go ahead and attack right now, or are we just going to wait till Blink? If we look at the units tab, we have quite a few Stalkers already. We have 6. 1 warping in now. That's going to put us at 7 Stalkers. Now we have the Widow Mine here. Blink is not finished yet, so he's just going to eat that Widow Mine shot. He tries to micro away from it, but it just ain't enough. There he goes. He walks past it. If he just kills this mule, that's going to be a pretty good advantage just in its own right. We have a decent worker advantage for Justin, so this is going to kind of equalize things up a little bit. He's just going to poke around at the supply depot. Here comes that Widow Mine repositioning itself to get maybe a little bit better hit. We already have a siege tank out though, so this little bit of aggression is pretty much done. All he can do is just try and sneak out and maybe bait this Widow Mine shot. There we go. That's not bad. So we only lost about 3 Stalkers, but here comes the drop. We have 6 Marines in the middle. Oh, okay, and it's spotted, so he's just going to drop it out here. Now these Stalkers, they could blink in and just snatch up that medevac. There we go, and that could be damn near game-ending damage. We have a single observer come out, which we haven't looked in the main base of Matt in a minute. But if he blinks on top of this tank, man, that could be just about it. And there we go. Okay, we still have the other tank on the high ground. And again, the mass repair is going to come out, and we're going to just lose some Stalkers for their troubles. But so far, we still have a pretty significant worker advantage for Justin over Matt. We're looking at 36 SCVs to 27 27 probes. That's pretty substantial. We only have 13 workers in the main. He's going to want to saturate that mineral line a little bit better. The Terran, gosh, it's just, he's going to power up so hard. And even though he's playing a little bit more aggressive here, this economy is just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. He's not going to be able to kill a tank. He's going to lose all those Stalkers unless he just sits on the outside and pokes here. But he can just reposition one of these tanks. As long as he has this one on the high ground, he's not really at risk of losing the other. Blinks out with only 2 Stalkers remaining. Meanwhile, we have the Liberator going across the map. Man, if he would have kept going with that first medevac, I feel like he would have got done so much more damage. Now here is the first Liberator. We have a couple of Stalkers coming out. It's going to get maybe 1 kill, 2. No, we're just 1 kill. He's going to reposition it. And the Pro League plays here. Is he going to get out with that Liberator? Probably not, because we have the Blink Stalkers coming in. That thing is going to get fuck all done this time. Now, last game, the Widowmine just got so many fucking probe kills. It was ridiculous. I have no idea what's going to happen this time, but it looks like the economy of Terran is still going to be untouched. I mean, he's killed a few SCVs, but 7 SCVs? That's just not going to do it. He's still in a worker advantage. And it looks like he's probably going to start his third here pretty soon. I don't know where it's going to be mining from, but he's going to drop it down pretty damn soon. And just like I said, here's the Protoss' third. We're going to kill the proxy pylon. And he's just going to go ahead and land that third base. Probably over here at the gold minerals. If I was a guessing man, there's not a whole lot that Matt can do about it. And we have a pretty strong push coming across the map. We have 3 tanks coming out in a Widowmine. Now we don't have combat shields or anything like that up for the Terran army yet. Let's see if it's going to hit. So we have first stim coming, and then we have combat shields. The combat shields are not going to really affect anything in this push. But aside from a couple of zealots and that immortal, I don't really know what he's going to do to defend here. He's got the Widowmine already in place, so he's going to be able to kill this third for free. Unless he blinks on top of these tanks. Is he going to be able to stop this army? He's going to be able to defend. These Stalkers are taking a little bit of damage. He lost all of the Zealots. We have 3 more coming in, and I think he's held. As long as he kills that tank, he's going to hold, but if he's just focusing those Marines, it's going to be a rough time. Alright, that's a nice stronghold. And it looks like he's going to keep... Oh, that Widowmine shot, though. He's going to just pretty much lose the remainder of his army, damaging that third. I mean, we have a little bit of bio coming across the map, but it's not going to get anything done. Nothing at all. We don't have enough Blink Stalkers to really punish these medevacs yet. So it looks like everybody's just going to go back to their sides of the map, and we're going to just power up on our 3-base economy and see where it goes from here. We still have a pretty substantial worker advantage for Justin, the yellow Terran. We're at 61 to 49. I mean, that's pretty substantial, especially when you take into consideration that we have, what, 5 mules? That's a huge income advantage. Let's see what we're looking at here so far. Oh my gosh, we're almost double the income for our yellow Terran. Now, these mules aren't going to last forever, of course, but while they're up and running, I mean, he's going to be able to just power out the bio. Both of these players are using their resources pretty consistently, and it looks like we're just going to see this bioforce explode at this point, I would think. We have a drop over here in the natural. It's going to push away a few workers, really cost him some mining time, but that's about it. He doesn't dare go into the third. He's going to try and now fly into the main and see if he can get any work done there. He's probably just going to get a probe pull, and that's about it. But he does scout the Temple of Archives, and we're going to get a couple of probe kills. Well, that's not bad, actually. That's not terrible at all. We have the armies now coming across the map. He's just going to leave this bioforce here, and now he's going to start pressuring the third. He can snatch that third up with how much damage it took earlier if he really commits to it. But if he doesn't do something soon, he's going to absolutely get nothing accomplished. We don't quite have the storms hitting yet, and he's going to take that third for basically free. It only cost him a little bit of bio in the main, and now we're going back to a 2-base Protoss versus a 3-base Terran, and we're going to see parade pushes just straight across the map. I hate to see it, but this is looking pretty bad for our pink Protoss. Matt, are you going to get fucking 2-0'd? Come on, man. You can't go down like this, brother. Again, we have Storm. I'd like to see some feedbacks on those medevacs. I mean, but he can't do anything about these 2 Liberators. He really can't do nothing. What I would like to see is him come across the map and try and do a little bit of damage himself. Maybe push this third back. He doesn't have enough Stalkers, I don't think, to get a kill on that third. But at least he could prevent some mining time, something, because we have the 4th already down here. We have the 5th just landing. We have a 6th. This is looking rough. I don't think there's any chance in hell for our dear Protoss friend. Our pink Protoss is in a lot of trouble. Now, I'm not good at math, but something tells me 6 bases is better at making stuff than 2. And there is just not enough army supply here to get anything done. Even with the best fucking storms in the world, it's just not gonna happen. The Pro Storms against, we already have a pretty decent split here too, so even with a good storm, you're not really getting anything done. I bet we're gonna see a GG here very soon. There we go, GG! And it looks like that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my fuck. That was amazing. Damn. Justin straight 2-0'd Matt BM. I'm glad we didn't see GGs. You know, something tells me it would have been alright. It looks like that was a pretty fucking rough game. I don't know, man. Justin's saying he's just glad he didn't see DTs, but the way he pushed that 3rd really just solidified the entire game. After he had his 4th down, mining happily, he then dropped down his 5th and 6th. And that's it. That is our best of 3, ladies and gentlemen. So what's going to be the consequences here now? That's what everybody wants to know. Is Matt banned? It depends. He wants to do a best of 5. I'm down. Best of 5? Let's go. I mean, even with the best of 5, Justin's still on match point. All right, here we go. Let's load up into the next map. Our next map is going to be Purity and Industry here. Let's get it loaded up. Well, that's lobbies. I'm an idiot. Here we go, Purity and Industry. All right, let's see where we're at here. Leave group forever. Sad day. Pull this one out. Here we go. Loading up into Purity and Industry. This is game 3. So far, we have 2 wins for our Terran Justin. So we are on match point for our best of 5. Let's go. Now this is kind of a weird map too. They're all kind of weird. For those of you who have been playing the ladder recently, you're probably familiar with all these fucking weird maps. But here we go. Starting out, our underdog at this point. Oh, he changed his color. Our underdog at this point, TrajicToss. This is Matt fucking BM. So far, 2-0'd. Justin is just whooping his ass. It is our pink Protoss, Matt fucking BM. Spawning in the middle right, we have our now Till Terran. This is Justin Schindler. Let's go, let's go, let's go, go. Yeah, go ahead, buddy. What do we have? What do we have? So far, it doesn't look like we have anything crazy coming out of these two. Let me make sure that we are still good on the stream. And it looks like everything is still going. I had to unplug my mic for just a second. My little boy was asking me a question. I didn't want it on stream. So here we go. We have just a single gas going down again for Justin. Nothing crazy. We have the double gas opener again for Matt. And I don't know what we're going to see here. We already have an SCV scouting across the map, trying to see what's going on in this Protoss main. He's already pulled workers off the minerals again for that gas. And I just don't know what he's going to accomplish with those stalkers. Now, last game went a little bit better for him than before. Last game, he was able to blink in to the natural and get a few worker kills. But just the economy in general has been so much stronger for Justin that we're going to have to see something pretty dramatic, or this is just going to be another loss straight up. We already have the proxy pylon. I think we're probably going to see Warp Gate coming out, and this time the Reapers just kind of staying at home so far. I don't know what we're going to see here, but it looks identical. I mean, if we see the same build, Matt's just fucked. It's just going to be over. We already have the Stalker out. That natural expansion was delayed again. He doesn't even have the minerals for it. We have the second Stalker coming out. I don't know why. Is this just going to be a one base all in? If it is, it's going to be a pretty pathetic all in. So, oh, here we go. This is something a little bit different. I didn't notice this was a Stargate coming up. I thought we were going to have a gateway for a little bit faster warp-ins of the Stalkers. But so far, he has not scouted any of this. We're going to see Justin's view here. I just don't think... And there we go. He scouts it. The big brain plays. Reaper coming across the map. Scouts out that Stargate. Now, I don't know if Matt is aware that that got scouted, but he still doesn't have his natural up. This is a one base Protoss all in, and it's just not going to get anything done. I mean, we already have 4 Marines. Now, one Oracle should be able to kill 4 Marines. That's kind of a weird bunker placement. He's already getting some shots off on the Oracle. The Oracle is doing absolutely nothing. The micro back into the bunker. Gonna get maybe one more kill, if that. I mean, he can kill this Marine, but that's all he's gonna get done. 2 kills, 1 SCV and a Marine. Now we have the Stalkers warping in. I would have liked to see a gateway thrown down over here to get a little bit faster warp-ins. Because even with the Stalker, I mean, I just don't see what he's gonna get done. We have the first Cyclone already out. And that Cyclone is just going to shit on this stock. Oh, there we go. He can just micro away, and that Oracle's dead. We have the other Oracle still here with the Stalkers. And they're just going to see the mass repair again on the bunker, and he's not going to get anything done. He has a Viking out to deal with this other Oracle. If it decides to get brave and jump in, which I don't think that it will. I don't see any reason for it to. It's not really going to get anything done. We have a Widow Mine over here. We have the Cyclone already up. And this time we have a Void Ray. That is interesting. The noob rays are out. Here we fucking go. This could get interesting now. The Cyclone actually locks onto a Stalker. I think this could actually accomplish something. Now he's going to have to actually micro some of that army. And he's going to lose the natural expansion. He's going to have to lift off. He might get a kill on another Stalker, but he's really got to start focusing on that Void Ray. That's where a lot of this DPS is going to come from. And if he doesn't, this could just be GG. We have the mass repair already coming out, but here we go. He pulled the boys. We have a tank out. The Viking lands. The SCVs are pulled, and we have a full surround on the Stalkers with no blink. Now, it hit a lot sooner, and it got a lot more damage done, but it's just not enough. This is a one base all in. The Viking in the mineral line It's already got 4 kills. It's going to get a hell of a lot more. This looks like G fucking G. Unfortunate to see our boy Matt just getting 3-0'd because Terran held. And if Terran held, that's it. We see the Mule Hammer dropping. We see 16, 17 probes over here. That's just not going to fucking get it, man. We're going to see this Terran power up again on this heavy 2-base economy. He's probably going to have a 3-up, the 3rd up pretty quick. And there's just nothing that our Protoss can do about it. I mean, he did already get the tank. Yeah, I just don't see where we're going to go from here. He doesn't really have the minerals to keep this up. Off of 4-gate aggression, he just doesn't have the economy. And again, just about every time that Cyclone locks on, he's losing Stalkers. And he's going to continue to lose Stalkers every time he dives in here. He's not taking down this Cyclone. It's just going to stay up, poking away. Now a little bit of sloppy micro there. I mean, you might look at these two armies and think like, okay, well this is pretty even at this point, but it's just not. If he pulls the boys, this army dies. He can only kite so far before everything catches up with this army, especially once we see these proxy pylons go down. Now for a little bit here, we see the micro, the Viking micro and the medevac. He's getting fancy with us now. Now, Vikings do a pretty decent job of fighting Stalkers when they're on the ground because of that extra damage to mechanical units. I don't know why he's microing. Oh, well, I guess, yeah, he almost lost it. Yeah, I mean, he's doing a good job at poking at this army, but off of a single base, you're not going to get anything done. Maybe some sloppy micro with this Cyclone. Again, I get that he doesn't want to lose it. And I get that he's sitting here poking, but I mean, he pulls the boys again. Doesn't really get much for it. But now that this tank is out, that's pretty much it. We're going to see GG momentarily. Depending on the level of BM that we get out of this anyway. He's still warping in Stalkers. I mean, no blink against the siege tank. They're just going to keep eating Stalker shots. He can't even micro at this point. There is just nothing that he can do against this army. Every time he gets in range of this tank, he's just going to be eating shots and getting nothing done. Meanwhile, we have our 3rd base starting up here, and we don't even have a natural for Matt yet. This is looking very grim. This is looking pretty bad. Let's pull this back up here and see what chat has to say. I think T got this. I'm pretty sure T got this. Yikes. I mean, really, that's all he can do is just have a much greedier opening. But this proxy Stalker opening that he loves so much, he's just not getting anything done. And now we see him poking in here against these two tanks. And there it is, GG. Best of 7. Oh my good lord. Terran held the push, just like you said, it's pretty much over. Damn. I legit. Oh my gosh. Well, I can't speak to that because he's much better than I am, but what I can speak to is that best of 5 is over. The big 3-0, boys. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is just a rough matchup. I want to thank everybody for stopping in and watching the stream. These were some great games. If you guys want a best of 7, I'm not casting it. we're going to go ahead and wind down. I'm going to close out the stream, everybody. Thanks again for stopping in, guys. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed casting this game. Maybe I'll do some more of these BM tournaments in the future, and I'll just keep casting these. It could be a lot of fun. So if anybody, I mean, this really was a BM. We didn't see much BM at this point. And these guys have pretty much got over their bullshit. But fuck me dead. We are over and done with the best of 5. And that is game. Good night, guys.